The annals of mythology are often filled with tales of gods, kings, and legendary male heroes, figures who slay monsters, lead armies, and shape the fate of the world. Yet, amidst these dominant narratives lies a treasure trove of stories about women who defied societal expectations, wielded immense power, and fought with unrelenting courage. These divine warriors, both mortal and immortal, are the unsung heroines of mythological traditions from every corner of the world. Their tales are as diverse as they are inspiring, blending themes of strength, wisdom, and sacrifice. These stories of fierce female fighters challenge traditional gender roles and stereotypes, showing that women in mythology were not mere bystanders or damsels in distress. They were warriors, leaders, and strategists who commanded respect and fear. These women stood at the forefront of epic battles, used their intellect to outmaneuver their enemies, and even fought to preserve the balance between chaos and order. Through their actions, they carved a place for themselves in the pantheon of heroes, proving that courage and strength know no gender. By exploring the myths of these divine warriors, we not only uncover the richness of their characters, but also gain insight into the cultures that celebrated them. These stories are more than just entertainment. They are reflections of societal ideals, values, and fears. As we journey through the lives of these mythical women, we'll see how their tales have transcended time, inspiring generations to embrace their inner strength and resilience. In Norse mythology, Freya stands as one of the most captivating figures, a goddess of love, beauty, and fertility, yet also a formidable warrior and leader. As a member of the Vanir tribe, she embodies duality, tenderness and passion on one side, unyielding strength on the other. Freya's mastery of Seer, a form of Norse magic, and her connection to the Valkyries further solidify her role as a protector and chooser of the brave souls destined for Valhalla. She is a figure of paradoxes, a goddess whose complexity mirrors the multifaceted nature of the human experience. One of Freya's most notable aspects is her association with the battlefield. She shares the spoils of war with Odin, receiving half of the fallen warriors in her hall, Folkvanger. This unique role emphasizes her status as not just a goddess of life and fertility, but also one of death and renewal. Her power is not confined to the battlefield. However, Freya's cunning intellect and mastery of diplomacy play a crucial role in brokering peace and alliances among the gods, further demonstrating her prowess as a leader. Freya's enduring legacy lies in her ability to defy simple categorization. She is a goddess who embraces her femininity while wielding a sword, a leader who commands respect on and off the battlefield. Her story challenges the idea that power and compassion cannot coexist. Freya remains a beacon of empowerment, showing that strength comes not only from physical might, but also from resilience, intelligence, and the ability to adapt to any situation. Slavic mythology is rich with tales of mystical beings, and among them, Mavka stands out as a figure of both enchantment and defiance. Often depicted as a beautiful forest spirit with an ethereal presence, Mavka is not merely a passive guardian of nature. She transforms into a fierce warrior when her sacred lands are threatened, defending the forests with unmatched tenacity. Artemis, the Greek goddess of the hunt, is a symbol of independence, strength, and unwavering focus. Daughter of Zeus and Leto and twin sister to Apollo, Artemis embodies the wild spirit of nature, roaming the forest with her bow and arrow in hand, accompanied by her loyal nymphs. She is the ultimate protector of wildlife and a guardian of purity, yet her fierce temper and uncompromising nature make her a formidable warrior when wronged. Artemis stands as a testament to the power of autonomy and the refusal to conform to societal expectations. One of Artemis's most well-known myths involves her confrontation with the giant hunter Orion. Depending on the version of the story, She either defends herself against his advances or avenges his attempt to harm her, cementing her status as a protector of her own agency. Her prowess as a huntress is unparalleled, and her sharp instincts make her both a skilled predator and a shrewd strategist. Artemis is not just a goddess of hunting. She is also a goddess of justice, ensuring that balance is maintained in the natural and human worlds. Artemis's story also delves into her dual role as a nurturer and a warrior. While she fiercely defends her wilderness, she also aids those who show respect for nature and the divine. This balance between fierce protector and compassionate guide makes her a relatable figure. Artemis's enduring appeal lies in her ability to inspire strength and self-reliance, encouraging us to pursue our paths without fear or compromise. Penthesilea, the legendary queen of the Amazons, embodies the valor and strength of a warrior who dedicates her life to the battlefield. As one of the most prominent figures in Greek mythology, Penthesilea's story is tied to the Trojan War, where she led her army of fearless women into the fray. Her tale is not just about her skills as a fighter, but also her profound sense of honor, loyalty, and the tragedy that comes with war. Penthesilea represents the indomitable spirit of the Amazons, a society of women who rejected traditional roles and instead carved a place for themselves as warriors. Penthesilea's most famous story begins with her arrival at Troy, where she sought redemption for accidentally killing her sister, Hippolyta. Driven by a need to restore her honor, she offered her services to King Priam, pledging to fight alongside the Trojans. On the battlefield, her prowess was unmatched, and her ferocity struck fear into the hearts of her enemies. However, her life ended tragically when she faced Achilles in combat. Despite her courage and skill, she was defeated, and her death marked the end of an era for the Amazons. In a poignant twist, Achilles was said to have fallen in love with her after her death, captivated by her beauty and bravery. The story of Penthesilea is a complex tapestry of strength, sacrifice, and the dualities of human existence. She was both a fierce warrior and a grieving sister, a seeker of redemption and a symbol of the fleeting nature of life. Her legacy challenges us to consider the cost of glory and the sacrifices made in the pursuit of honor. Penthesilea's narrative remains a powerful reminder of the resilience of the human spirit and the enduring impact of those who dare to defy the odds. Brynhildr, one of the most famous Valkyries in Norse mythology, represents the intersection of divine will and human agency. As a chooser of the slain, Brynhildr held the power to decide which warriors were worthy of entering Valhalla. However, her story is not confined to her role as a Valkyrie. It is a tale of defiance, love, and the eternal struggle for autonomy in a world dominated by the whims of gods. Brynhildr's tale is both tragic and empowering, a testament to the complexities of loyalty and personal choice. Scathach, the legendary Celtic warrior, is both a figure of awe and inspiration. Known as the Shadow, she resides in the Isle of Skye, where she trains the greatest warriors in Ireland and Scotland. Her role as a mentor and master of combat sets her apart as a symbol of wisdom and unparalleled skill. Scathach's tale is one of resilience, mastery, and the ability to pass on knowledge to the next generation, ensuring that her legacy endures through those she trains. Scathach's most famous student is the hero Cuchulainn, whom she teaches the art of war, including the use of the Gi-Bulk, a deadly spear. The bond between teacher and student is one of mutual respect, but Scathach's life is not without conflict. She is often portrayed as a solitary figure, fiercely independent and unyielding in the face of challenges. Her battles with her sister, Aif, further highlight her complexity as a character, revealing her as both a protector and a rival. Scathach is not just a warrior. She's a strategist, a thinker, and a custodian of ancient martial traditions. The enduring appeal of Scathach lies in her dual role as a warrior and a teacher. She represents the idea that true strength comes not just from personal prowess, but from the ability to empower others. Scat Haka's story challenges us to consider the impact of mentorship and the ways in which knowledge can be a weapon as powerful as any blade. Her narrative is a celebration of mastery, resilience, and the enduring power of wisdom. Sekhmet, the Egyptian goddess of war and healing, is one of the most fearsome and fascinating figures in mythology. Often depicted as a lioness or a woman with a lioness head, Sekhmet embodies both destruction and renewal. She is a paradoxical figure, capable of great violence, but also of bringing balance and restoration. Sekhmet's story is deeply tied to the concept of Ma'at, the Egyptian principle of cosmic order, and her actions often serve to enforce this balance, even when they appear ruthless. One of the most famous myths about Sekhmet tells of her role in quelling human rebellion. Sent by Ra to punish humanity for its disobedience, Sekhmet unleashed her wrath, nearly wiping out all of mankind. To stop her bloodlust, Ra tricked her into drinking a mixture of beer and pomegranate juice, which she mistook for blood. This act calmed her rage and transformed her from a destroyer to a protector. This duality defines Sekhmet's character, showing her as both a fierce warrior and a benevolent guardian. Sekhmet's legacy is one of power, transformation, and the delicate balance between creation and destruction. She is a reminder that strength is not inherently good or evil. It is a force that must be wielded with wisdom and responsibility. Sekhmet's story resonates with those who have faced their own inner conflicts, balancing anger and compassion, destruction and healing. Her narrative invites us to embrace our complexity and find harmony within ourselves. Anahita, the ancient Persian goddess of water, fertility, and war, is a multifaceted figure whose domain extends far beyond her nurturing aspects. Revered as a protector of the people and a symbol of purity, Anahita also stands as a fierce warrior, wielding divine power to vanquish enemies and uphold justice. Her dual nature as both a life-giver and a destroyer makes her an intriguing figure in Persian mythology. Anahita's warrior aspects are often depicted in her role as a protector of the righteous and a defender against chaos. She is described as riding into battle on a chariot drawn by 4 powerful horses, symbolizing the elements of wind, rain, cloud, and sleet. Oya, the Yoruba goddess of winds, storms, and transformation, is a powerful and commanding figure in African mythology. Often associated with the fierce energy of change, Oya is both a protector and a destroyer, embodying the forces of nature that sweep away the old to make way for the new. She is also a warrior goddess, known for her strength in battle and her role as a guardian of the underworld. Oya's story is one of leadership, resilience, and the courage to embrace transformation. Oya is closely linked to the storms that herald change, and her presence is felt in the howling winds and fierce rains. These storms are not only destructive but also cleansing, symbolizing renewal and the opportunity for growth. As a warrior, Oya wields a machete, a weapon that signifies her readiness to cut through obstacles and protect those who are vulnerable. Her role as a gatekeeper of the afterlife further highlights her power, as she guides spirits and ensures that balance is maintained between the living and the dead. The legacy of Oya is one of empowerment and transformation. She represents the idea that change, while often difficult, is necessary for growth and renewal. Her fearless nature inspires those who face challenges to embrace their inner strength and confront adversity with determination. Oya's story reminds us that true warriors are not only those who fight external battles, but also those who face the storms within and emerge stronger on the other side. Hecate, the Greek goddess of magic, the moon, and crossroads, is a mysterious and powerful figure who often straddles the boundaries between worlds. While she is best known for her role as a guide in the spiritual realm, Hecate also possesses significant martial prowess, making her a warrior in both the physical and metaphysical senses. Her association with warfare is less overt than that of other deities, but her strategic mind and mastery of magical forces make her a formidable figure in Greek mythology. As a goddess of crossroads, Hecate holds the power to influence decisions and outcomes, a skill she often uses in battle. Her knowledge of the unseen and her ability to summon spirits and manipulate energy give her a unique advantage, allowing her to fight on multiple planes of existence. Hecate's role as a protector is also evident in her association with the home and the vulnerable. She is often depicted with torches, illuminating the darkness and guiding those in need through treacherous paths. Hecate's story is one of empowerment through knowledge and adaptability. She reminds us that strength is not always about physical might. It can also come from wisdom, strategy, and the ability to harness unseen forces. As a warrior of both the spiritual and physical realms, Hecate embodies the idea that true power lies in understanding and mastering the complexities of the world around us. Her legacy continues to inspire those who seek to embrace their inner warrior while navigating life's many crossroads. The stories of these divine warriors are as diverse as the cultures that created them, yet they share a common thread: the ability to inspire resilience, courage, and empowerment. These women are not confined by traditional roles or expectations. They break boundaries, challenge norms, and carve their own paths in the annals of mythology.